Alrighty, party people, we're heading off into round 5 here.
Yes, the final round of Swiss. Here we go. I was about to say Swiss Miss.
Yes. I feel some hot chocolate coming on. I do.
Yes. So these are the final round of Swiss. Like I said, we're deciding kind of some of those final tiebreakers, seeing who's going to be able to make it into the top 8 with their hopeful win here. We've had a couple had a couple of draws going into this round. So both our player on the left and our player on the right are playing for the ability to get into the top 8. So let's see what we've got going on. We're gonna have another Grixis match, slightly different build than last time, and versus Abzan on the right.
An Abzan Midrange, so a lot of
just value. I'm just gonna grind you out and beat you with 1/1s that fly.
I'm guessing there might be some lingering souls in there.
Oh, I wonder if that's the case. It certainly is the case, actually. Plus, having those the bigger removal spells in terms of we're gonna do this this dance of I've got my green sleeves and your slightly brighter green sleeves, and let's hopefully not mix up our colors.
That brings a song to mind.
All right, well, here we go. We've got the player on the left where we've got Grixis. Ooh, Grixis control, and perfect. He knows how to hold his hand so that we can see the cards. And on the right, we've got an Abzan kind of mid-range deck. So we're going to have a grind fest here today.
Who can get those beats in?
Yes, for the final round of Swiss to determine who makes it into the top 8.
Thank you.
Oh, yes.
Thank you, player 1.
Yes, we've got a... he decided not to fill out the name on his deck list. So, yeah, it's a little rough here. Leading with the turn 1 blue Shockland into, I'm guessing, a suspended Ancestral Visions.
That's what it looks like.
Yes, the kind of, perfect start on this, in this matchup, but the Grixis control player just wants to have, basically in general, being on the play, being able to suspend that Ancestral Visions, there is not a better start.
Getting card advantage on turn 1, basically.
Serum Visions is certainly a close second, but I'd love to be suspending my Ancestral Visions. And let's see what we've got in terms of our Abzan player. Leading off with just the Verdant Catacombs. Boring. He doesn't have any fun things that he can do on the first turn. I guess, well, Thoughtseize and Inquisition, there's tons of fun things, but they're kind of not anti-fun. Oh, no. Looks like we've missed our trigger to remove a time counter.
Oh no!
Or a suspend counter, whichever it is. From
gotta get those coins on top of those decks, guys.
Yes, indeed.
It honestly helps. Look now. Did you remind him?
No, didn't remind him.
Just saying that we missed.
Yes.
There we go.
Yep, the rubbins. End step. Oh, point out that you missed your trigger. Thanks. Makes me feel great. But not all is lost if. Certainly this is going to be one of those games that goes a little bit longer, and hopefully it doesn't negatively impact too much. It could be worse.
Staring down a turn 2 Goif, I don't know if it could be worse.
Yes. What is unfortunate, though, is that we've got a missed land drop on our left-hand side.
We really do, and that's very, very sad for a Grixis control deck. Well, would you keep a 1 land hand on the?
I mean, with Ancestral and Serum, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, you're almost guaranteed.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. I didn't realize it was a 1-lander. I thought there was something else there. Hopefully, now this is certainly when missing that trigger for the Ancestral Visions is especially painful.
Yeah, seeing turn 3 Lily come down.
Yes, when you're not only a land but cards behind, it's rough. And are we going to see the discard of a Lingering Souls potentially? Don't know what's in our. Nope, we've got a little bit of Glare, unfortunately, but that seems to be a discarded Spell Snare on the left, and the March Flats from our Abzan player, and bolting Liliana down to 1 loyalty. Maybe we've got hopefully draw another land, and well, we've got a Snapcaster and a remembered trigger on suspend.
Very, very important.
Oh,
second Ancestral Vision. So maybe we're just gonna try and remember everything all at the same time.
Yes.
Is Is that what that is?
Yes, we do, unfortunately, though, have another missed land drop. There's not pressure. Well, now there is. We've got the value of discarding Lingering Souls to Liliana into flashing it back.
To bring out some attackers. So.
Yes, and there's certainly worse things that could be happening on the side of our Grixis player.
I don't know. I'd be sitting there pretty scared. And that's
yeah, no, of course I'm scared, but well, there's 2 Ancestral Visions. If we can last 4 turns,
at least 2.
Yeah, at least 2. We can start getting there.
And we've got a spell bomb there.
Yeah, main deck spell bomb.
Neil?
Yep. Nile.
I can read y'all.
Oh dear. Missing land drops again. Wow, this is really unfortunate. Of note, this would have been the turn where the first Ancestral Visions would have come off suspend. So, well, that said, we now have a Tasigur. We were able to play enough spells to have things in the graveyard to be able to delve. Interestingly enough, we have a blue-red land kept up, maybe feigning a Bolt or Spell Snare, possibly. I don't believe there's any in hand, but... Oh, well. Path.
Oh, we pathed it?
Yes.
Yes, we did. Oh, and we finally got our land drop, so... Well, I'm sorry, we got the land off of the...
Path. Yeah, I mean...
That helps him out a little bit.
Tassigur's certainly a doozy, but if there's anything that's going to get our Grixis player back into this game, it's...
Definitely land drops.
Yeah, being able to get the land drops and Ancestral Vision coming off suspend, not facing down the fastest of clocks.
Scavenging
Ooze, Goif.
Just try and eat the rest of that so we don't have to see another Tasigur to come down so quickly.
Yeah.
Ding, ding.
Well, what are we going to do? So what's the biggest threat here?
Oh, and a Goif. I didn't even see him drop the Goif.
Yes.
I don't know. As the Grixis player, I really hate to be limiting my hand. Lily's got to go if I'm going to do anything about that.
Yes.
Scavenging Ooze can pick things out of the graveyard. Really hits Tasigur. Really hits your Snapcaster. What's the use of Snapcaster then? I mean, he's just getting beats with the souls all up there flying and hitting me in the face.
Yes.
And I think that Lurgoy is pretty big now, isn't he?
Yes. Goif is creature spell.
Spell.
Creature spell. Yeah, creature sorcery land at least.
So.
The Kolaghan's command, unfortunately, if we... Oh, and yes, we're doing the trick of waiting to the draw step. Discarding the card in hand and being able to do the 2 damage to Liliana. So we're starting to make a comeback here, certainly, and didn't even draw a land off that Ancestral Visions. Jeez. Wow. Okay, well, we've added Artifact now. We've removed sorcery, or pardon me, instant, but we've got Artifact, Planeswalker, creature, land at least. So what is that, 4? Oh, so
Sonnet has a 5 out. I don't know if that's... And another Scavenging Ooze hit the table.
Yes, okay. So Artifact, Planeswalker, creature...
Oh, the spell bomb's gone. There you go.
Yeah, and we had the sorcery from before. Instant.
5.
Yes, Path of Exile.
Okay.
There we go. All right, sweet. Spelling out exactly what we've got. And you even had an extra creature to be able to grow that Scavenging Ooze. So we were attacking for 8, 9, 10 damage here.
Jeez.
Yes.
Oh, putting an opponent down at 5. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, dear. Well, it's land or bust, really. Even then, it's pretty bust, almost regardless.
It really is. Even a blocker here.
Yeah, a blocker here doesn't really do much.
Let's see if we can dig for 1.
Dig for something.
Yeah. Okay, so another Serum Visions, and we've got the Steam Fence on the Steam Fence, or red blue is what I saw a flash of. So.
Yes. A Scalding Tarn, possibly. Yeah, that's a Scalding Tarn.
Thinking about it.
I mean, we have a Snapcaster Mage to block the Tarmogoyf, but we're still taking 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so it looks like we're unfortunately out of this game
too.
Well, maybe our Grixis player won't miss as many land drops next time.
It's true.
Yeah. Well,
or miss those the counter takeoffs.
Yeah, triggers. Well, here we go.
Triggers.
Yep. See you in game 2.